All right. So you have met a cute girl on the street, just like my client and Andrew here, and you go home, and then you look at the WhatsApp number you got, and maybe you look at her profile and thinking, "Holy shit, that's a cute girl I got a number from." And then you're thinking, "How do I convert this number to a date?" And let me show you my simple texting guide that I used on all the girls that I approached. And yeah, it's very simple. Before I show this simple way of texting a girl, remember, texting is, you know, it's a conversation. This is the conversation that gets the girl to the date, like how you appeared and so on. The text is only like 5% of the job done. But but yeah, just so you know it. So even though that you got a lot of numbers, that doesn't mean that you can convert them all to a date. It's all about how the approach was and so on. But to be on the safe side and make sure that you got the right way, or the most out of the texting, and most out of the contact, I will use this method. It's very simple. I don't know if you call it method, but let's dive into it. So you got the number, and then you text the girl. Then you say, "Hey Sarah, nice to meet you." Smiley. Then you send it, and maybe this is if you can do this, then you send something like this, something you talked about. It was funny to meet a real cat lady. I don't know. Let's say that you talked about cats, and she had like 10 cats or something. She was like a real cat lady. And you send it like in a jokey way. It's important that you give a smiley here, so it doesn't seem like off and too harsh. So you send this, and then you send this one, or something relevant. Because the thing that the girl will receive, she will be like, "Ah, yeah, yeah, that's Simon. He approached me. Yeah, he was cool. Haha, yeah, it's he's joking with my cats. It's funny." Because then you're not, then it's feel like you know each other. It's feel like you really had a connection when she read it and say, "Ah, yeah, we talked about cats and so on." So it gets a way deeper than just, "Hey, nice to meet you." And that's all. Like, girls want to be like, they want to feel like a connection. They want to feel that there was something deeper than just like 30 seconds conversation. And that's why we put this in it. So it's important that you actually have a meaningful conversation, or an interesting conversation, so you can refer to something like this. And this is how I start all my conversation. And I got hundreds of dates through this. And then the girl replies something like this. She replies, "You too. Haha. Yeah, I'm crazy." Something like that. I don't know. And maybe she will also ask you a question, but something like that often. And then you text her. Don't text as soon as possible. Maybe text like a couple of hours later, something, so you don't look like you don't have a life and only caring about answering her. Then you ask to say this. Um, by the way, I am a bit busy these days, but are you down for a beer? You can say a drink or walk in the park or whatever, in the weekend. So this is what I say. After, otherwise, if you need to reply something, she have told you, you replied. But otherwise, I'll just go straight to this. By the way, I'm a bit busy these days, but I'm down for a drink in the weekend, or walk in the park in the weekend, or whatever. And maybe in your conversation with the girl, you already talked about, let's say you talked about having a walk or having a drink or something. That is my recommendation. It's my recommendation, when you get the number from the girl, you say, "Hey, hey, by the way, we can have a drink one day, or we can take a walk one day, because then you have some kind of like already kind of an agreement. And then in this text, you just like kind of like put two lines under and say, hey, are you ready for a drink this weekend or something? I don't want to chit chat a lot. You can see it's very straight to the point, and girls don't like to chit chat that much. It's my experience. If you have done a good job on the approach and so on, and you agree to like meet up or something, go straight to the point. And maybe after you agree to your date or something, then you can take some more. So this is how we do it. By the way, I'm busy these days, but are you down for a drink? This one, busy these days. I'm just saying this because it just tells the girl in a subtle way that hey, you have some things to do and so on. And when you ask this, are you down for a drink in the weekend? The weekend is actually very broad, and that's a good reason why. Because if you say, hey, are you down for a drink Thursday night at 6 p.m., maybe there's a chance that the girl is not available, and maybe the girl will say, sorry, I'm not available actually. And then you need to start again and say, okay, what about this one? And it can easily end up in a very needy place. So by saying this in the weekend, it's very broad, and often she will say, yeah, let's do that. What about Friday? And maybe she will say, what about Sunday? What about Saturday? And if she's really weird, she say, what about Monday? Even though it doesn't make sense, because then you don't want to like put yourself in a limiting position where you have said, what about this day, this time, and so on. Because if she can't, you need to ask a new time, and then it's just, I don't know. For me, my experience, it just get like not good. So you keep it broad, and she will can reply, say, what about Friday? And then you say, yeah, let's meet Friday at this position. Then she say like something. If we need to finish it, right? She will say something like this. This. She will answer saying, yes. Oh, what the fuck? She will say it like, come on, man. Yes, sound good. Friday night. And then you answer, and don't answer just as soon as possible, just a couple hours, just take a chill pill, so you don't seem too horny or too needy. And just say, yeah, cool, let's meet 20 p.m. at this place, and please pick a place that don't seem weird or something. Pick a place that seems like safe, and the girl knows it, so she also feel safe. So pick a place that everybody knows, or like maybe a park that everybody knows, or something that's like, well, there's also other people. The reason why that you take charge of it is because you don't want to end up saying, hey, yeah, what do you want to do, this or this or this? Girls also like some assertive, some confident. I mean, just say, yeah, let's do it. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So this is how we do it. And then she say, fine. Then she say it like this. Then she say like this. Boom, boom, boom. Then she say like this. Cool. We'll see you. Say cool, see you. And then you just give an emoji, a thumbs up or something. And then the day before or on the day, I will just send a feeler, something like, hey, by the way, I'll maybe be 10 minutes late or something. I'll be maybe 5 minutes late. Something that doesn't really matter, but just so the girl is getting remember that, oh, she had a date tonight. Sometimes girls forget it, or sometimes uh, their emotion states have changed to someone. So just send a feel out the day, so you don't waste your time. But yeah, otherwise this is how we do it. It's very, very simple, and you can copy it. I'll just do this. This is exactly my texting strategy I've been using on all the dates I have been on. And yeah, every time I got a text from a girl, or I got a number from the girl, and I wanted to get on a date with her, I used this. Very simple but very solid. So yeah, you can thank me later. And if you want to be part of my community where I help you, and you're getting part of this strong community, so you actually cross the approach anxiety, you get a lot of dates, you get a lot of high quality dates, and you also find your dream girlfriend without online dating, without nightclubs. Join my community. See my description here in the or see my look at my description. All right, cool. I hope this was a big help. See ya.